see it in Australia live. It was so fucking crazy. So here it is. She gets you. And she nice that she's pounding on the ground and not on your face. Yeah, it's a horrible place to be. Now imagine John Jones getting you in there.
Right.
You know, it's a bad spot, real bad spot. And Erin she's so good on the ground. And the way she explained it when I did the post-fight interview, how she explained how she went for the Kimura, and then Molly got her arm free, and then she trapped it again, and then got the leg over the head. And then once she got the leg over the head, I was begging her to tap. I was like, please tap, please tap.
I heard that.
Please tap. Because if you don't tap, you get a spiral fracture. It's a horrible fracture. If you watch Frank Mir versus Minotauro Nogueira. Now, Minotauro Nogueira is a legend. I mean, he's one of the greatest heavyweight fighters of all time. He's the heavyweight champion of Pride. He was a fucking monster. And Frank Mir snapped his arm, and I don't even want to watch it again, man. It's horrible to watch. But he goes for a guillotine, and Frank gets on top of him. So here it is, like Frank's on the bottom here. Frank reverses him. Frank gets on top, and Frank gets him in a Kimura. And when he gets him in a Kimura, he breaks his arm. And the snap, I remember hearing the snap. It was so horrific. See, he's got it now. He's got it now. And now he's going to step over, and now he's in side control, and now he steps over with the leg. Now watch when he steps over with that right leg. Watch this. Now watch this right here. Snap. Oh. Frank is so big and so strong that your arm has no chance. Your arm, and Frank has broken 2 different world champions' arms inside the octagon. He broke Tim Sylvia's arm with an arm bar, and then he broke Minotauro's arm. And when that arm breaks like that, man, I don't think you're ever the same again. Snap. See that? That's it right there. Oof. So what happens is all the pressure is on this bone. And so it's like this going that way, and this bone from just the angle, it just snaps, and you get all like he's got a giant plate, and they have to piece your arm back together like a jigsaw puzzle and screw it all in place. And even then, like you're always going to have this bar in your arm, and there's probably nerve damage and tissue damage, and it's probably never going to be the same.
Right.
Fuck that. Tap. Just tap. Please tap.
Right.
The other time was Khabib when he had Michael Johnson. I was like, please tap. Please tap. Please tap.
Right.
And then Islam Makhachev, he had Dan Hooker. And again, I'm going, please tap. Please tap. You got to tap. Like, live to fight another day. There's times when you got to tap. And the Kimura is a big one. When the guy gets the leg over your face and he's just got that angle and he's cranking it like, oh, Jesus, just tap. Just tap.
I got another MMA question. Live odds at the beginning of round 2, round 3, like they show the odds before the fight.
Yeah.
Like DC told me he thought that could be a good alternative to open scoring if they just showed the live odds at the. I think as a fan, I would love to know like how the odds are. Just uniform, always have what the live odds are going into each new round.
It's not bad. I mean, it definitely encourages gambling, which I support. I think gambling's fun. You know, I support gambling like I support drinking. I get that some people can't drink. And I get that some people can't gamble. I've known a lot of people that were addicted to gambling. And it's a crazy addiction because did you ever see that Adam Sandler movie?
Yes, The Uncut Gems.
Amazing.
Unbelievably disturbing.
So good. And such a
good.
perfect representation of a gambling addict. They need that fucking juice. They need it. They need that next bet. Come on. Yes! When they win, they go fucking crazy. I mean, it's a real problem for some people. Gambling they ruin everything in their life. It's a real problem for some people. But I support it because I feel like you need to have control over your life. And if you don't have control over your life, get control over your life. And if gambling is stopping you from having control of your life, don't make gambling illegal. Just you don't gamble.
I agree.
Get your life in order.
Yeah, like as an alcoholic drug addict, you know, I'm not mad at drugs and alcohol. I just can't have it.
Yeah. Do you think that you could, if you had a different life, could have enjoyed drinking and maybe a little drugs in moderation?
No,
You just had that personality.
I have it in my I'm fucking pedigree, dude. I am thoroughbred. I like on my mom's side of the family, it's every leaf on the tree.
Wow.
It didn't skip a generation at all. Like for my mom, it was like it was like playing Russian roulette with a fucking completely loaded gun. Like there was.
Do you think that's nature or nurture? What do you think causes that?
I think that I think there's a genetic thing, but it's a little bit like how did the fire start? It's like, who fucking cares? Just address the fire.
Right.
You know?
Right. But I mean, is there cases where the whole family is addicted and there's one person that can have a drink with dinner and they're fine?
Yeah, there are for sure. There's no certainty of it, and more often than not, it will skip generations, and it will not be everybody. Just in my case, it was fucking everybody, and gambling was a thing too. Like,
you gambled a lot?
No, but it's in my family.
Oh,
like
it's probably the same thing, right? It's like this obsession.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy how on my dad's side of the family is just straight academics, theologians, zoologists, like just everybody's like PhD or like, you know, like clergymen, like all, you know, my dad's dad like fought in World War II and was like decorated, like, you know, and then there's my mom's side of the family. It's just addiction, gambling, suicide, like the whole deal. My mom's father like dodged the draft